Lord.
Alright, here we go. I got a fucking healing trinket.
Nice, congrats. That's what you were looking for, right?
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll take an invite now. Hell yeah.
It works.
I have a port to Borealis for you, Brew.
Sweet. Are you here?
Yeah, right next to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's quicker than you flying over to get to the raid.
Just
Oh my god, he made a new title card and everything.
I've done a lot of work this week for my my media stuff. Let's see, I need an enchant on my ring. Do we have crit in the GB?
I didn't end up looking for that, but I've got crit. I've got mats for it on me, so I'm at the raid.
Okay, I'll be right there then.
I gotta make a macro for this thing, so just give me a sec.
So the other thought, I know not everyone's here, but I want to extend last week's lockout.
I'm done.
Start at Conclave, get some, get me on my actual tank. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just running around trying to get this stupid turtle madness done real quick.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, sorry, I was spacing out there. I forgot. I probably need to get Kean if he's coming as well.
He's still doing stuff.
Gotcha. What flavor did you want? Earth, do you want 37 or do you want cheap?
I mean, if you can afford it, 37, but if 27's what you got, go for it.
Earth, if you just wait till I pop back on my mage, I can give you whatever.
Okay.
I've got it made.
Oh, alright.
Oh shit, I forgot to get the mats for pre-pops.
That's what I thought you were talking about. You need Potion of Intellect?
I prefer using that over the other one. So, that's, I can make a few myself. Real quick.
I could have swore I grabbed another 20 steel skins out of the bank. Did I put those on the wrong character?
You might have put them on your druid.
That would make sense. My druid needed all the help it could get. 336, huh?
Need to be 335 to queue for the war front.
Hey, nice.
Just bought a Dark Moon deck on the auction house.
Oh,
What
hell
are
yeah.
those going for these days?
14k.
Oh shit.
Yeah, honestly, that's not that bad for shortcutting your gear a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
Alright.
about that.
My mage has 2 million. I think I can spare 15k.
I'm gonna go check for those potions.
If you need, I can make some too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still some in the guild bank, but I don't really expect to swap to the druid. I think I just need to get good on the monk.
Oh, I'm ready for an invite, by the by.
Yeah, Val, if you could toss me a few intellects when you get here, that'd be great.
Yep, just logging back on.
There are 2 in the gold bank I'm gonna steal, and then should be good. Do we have runes?
Yes, I have runes.
Oh, god damn it. Good thing you reminded me. I've got a ton on my druid as well.
What's up, guys?
These
Eyes
Mexican
and
models are
focus.
amazing.
I'm relogging.
Reggie, you're
over
not
on
bringing
the-
Xanadu?
What?
Xanadu? Xyalu, however you say it?
No, I'm going Oh wait, shit. If I'm extending the lockout, I have to do it from my druid.
That's
It
fine.
brings Xanadu.
I mean, I
You
can
guys
extend. I can extend the lockout too. It's fine. Any one of us can do it. You just need to. Here. I'll be the first one in.
I'll be there in just a second.
Yeah, I mean, if it works.
I remember having some issues back in Antorus with extending lockouts with
We were having some
person
issues
that
last
wasn't
week.
well, it's a finicky system, but
Well, I'll be the first one in. That should set the raid for everybody. So.
I'm just flying my happy ass up to talk to some turtle people, and then they're gonna give me a bitchin' 385 plus trinket, and that's how that's gonna happen. Rings don't exist.
Yeah. I got lucky and I got a trinket. Finally.
They've given me rings like the last 3 times or something. It's like, come on,
Okay.
just give me a
So,
trinket.
Audion walked in first, and that kind of messed it up.
I would have expected him to be in voice already.
Kian, what are you bringing?
Mind if I get an invite? Cabal?
Yeah, I was trying to catch back up, but
Benji, will you reset all instances?
done. I didn't get a notification that it went through, but I did click the button.
I didn't see it either.
I'll try again. Yeah, I get no information saying it's been reset.
Yeah, it's still going to the fucking dock for me.
We might have to reform with him being the leader.
Yeah, go ahead and just bail out of this. I'm gonna switch to the druid. And we'll do this, hopefully, the easier way.
Son of a bitch. Don't know what he gave me, but it wasn't a trinket.
Thank you, Val.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that's a thing that we can do too. If we have issues, just have you make the group on your druid and walk in and then switch.
Dazar'alor normal, starting at Conclave. Reactivate. Alright. I'm gonna zone in before I form up, just to make sure it's slappy.
Don't think you can do that. It need to be.
Oh,
in
it has
a
to
raid
be in a
before
raid
you can
group.
walk.
Ta- Toss me an invite because I already.
One other person.
Toss me an invite because I already extended my lockout, so it should be fine for both of us. And then you can just set it to raid and we can walk in.
You'd think after all these years they would have simplified the system of doing what we're doing.
Nonsense. Can't be simplified. Alright, I'll start the invites from here. Then...
Okay, you can leave. It'll set me to leader, so you should be fine. And then I'll toss you lead back when you get back.
Eisen. Were you gonna swap over, or are you bringing a different character? Oh no, he has AirPods in. He can't hear us.
Sorry.
What?
I'm gonna swap over in just a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just wanted to be sure. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm sorry.
Of course, I neglect to leave the group. I just, log off. Whatever. Just throw it on the
Damn.
ground.
Ew. Sounded dangerous.
That's pretty much what he do.
Alright, ready for invite when you are.
That is too much to ask, though.
I sent it.
What?
I sent it.
I have 370 boots, and that's the last frickin' thing I need to replace.
I sent you an invite twice, Benji. I didn't get any. You were already in a group or anything. It's because your druid's still in the group.
I was gonna kick it myself, apparently I'm not allowed.
Well, it's still group leader.
If... Is this a fucking game?
I mean, World
By
of
its
Warcraft is
definition,
like-
yes.
I didn't get any. You were already.
What the?
I can tell how this is gonna go tonight
Already?
already.
We're only behind by 11 minutes and can't even get a group formed up. I mean, it is my fault, but I mean, come on. I'm willing to admit fault, but not responsibility.
Well,
Alrighty then.
Wow, you sound like some other person in a position of power.
That's management material right there.
I am management. I'm my own boss and my own employee.
Wow.
Man, how does
Okay.
that work when you have a labor dispute?
Violence, I suppose.
Fired?
Fire yourself.
Don't get unemployment benefits?
There's no such thing as a labor dispute. I just take my boss out for a round of drinks. All is forgiven.
Do you sleep with your boss too?
I was about to ask that.
By definition,
Yep.
sometimes
what are your-
even offer special favors.
What are your policies on fraternization with employees?
I was gonna say, do you ever file sexual harassment against yourself?
I should, honestly.
Among other things.
You need sensitivity training.
Alright. Alright, how lucky do we feel? Hey, how about that?
Yeah, that's a pretty
That
nice
one cannot join this group.
Now, do I go into the raid or should I stay out here?
alrighty. Hey
It
guys.
should be good to
Safe.
zone in.
Welcome.
Are you asking, should you stay or should you go?
They're gonna be pretty
It's almost
noisy
as bad
tonight.
as
Yeah, pretty
Rafe.
much.
Anyway, hopefully we gotta move on pretty
Just
soon.
remember, if you
and,
stay,
uh,
there will be
Raid or
trouble.
should I not drink the Kool-Aid?
Have fun.
That is the question.
But if you leave, it will be double.
Man, you guys are really chomping at the bit. You made a song reference joke when I said I was on the road home.
Let me guess, you were on the road again.
Of course. I'm not
Either
that
that or you
creative,
came to the
man.
end of the road.
Speaking of, summons your...
Alright, I'm in, so you can invite me whenever.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a couple of things here where things are...
You know what they say, life is a highway.
Oh boy.
You disappoint
And then
me.
just-
Are you gonna ride it all night long?
Oh my.
Okay. What are we missing?
Decent song.
Brains.
Group 3.
Yeah, what's
Yes,
some
we're missing
conspiracy
Nikki.
with Group 3?
Yeah.
We are missing Nikki, but she also said she might not make it at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same for Val. He wasn't
Nikki.
expecting to show tonight. I'm not sure if he messaged you as well.
I didn't get a message from him though.
Yeah, he said he has an exam tomorrow, so he's probably going to be studying tonight.
Studying.
Hey, Kian, you heard anything about Ferg?
He's on, but he's not on, so I'm guessing he's in the shower. I'll double check on it. Hold on a second.
Oh, come on, mister. I have an awesome memory.
I know, I'm not drunk enough yet.
Ah.
Nope, he's not answering. So
Alright, let's start on trash.
I don't know what he's doing. Jeez. Oh hey, we're up.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Buttons are all in the wrong place.
Whose fault is that?
Me for playing my pally for the last like week.
Yes.
It's very sad when I hit 3 and I just cleaved in front of me instead of throwing my shield.
That blows.
It's not quite the same.
Well, you know what they say, Rafe. Get good.
I'm working on it. She's 355.
Have they nerfed 110 to 120 yet?
No.
Nope.
Rip.
You will suffer, as we all have.
I want to use one of my like 8 tokens I have.
Wait, you have 8 tokens for boosting characters?
I have the Legion token, the BFA token, and the WAD token.
Jesus Christ, man.
No, he does not have a Jesus Christ token.
Well, if he uses a shaman, he could.
I thought JC was jewel crafting.
Oh. Big oof there, Carpenter boy.
Do we need callouts on this fight, or can I go to push to talk?
I mean,
The bird is the word.
we should be able to get it handled. One way or another.
Alright, because I want to chat with my chat. You know what I mean. Can you guys hear me alright in chat? Your maternal unit is probably right, and that should not change her opinion of me. Hey, Nito.
Your mic's still open in Discord, bruh.
That's fine. I'm saying hi to you in chat, but you're here.
Who's this?
My mic is still open. It didn't change it for whatever reason. I got it. Good now. That fix it?
I didn't hear you when he had said that. Just
Yeah, I think he
I heard
has the
Caval.
stream not.
Well, then there you go.
yeah, I've got the stream muted, so
Silly
Yeah,
Nito,
you
it's
were-
fine.
You were fine.
okay.
Yeah, that
Okie dokie.
Cauldron out.
Oh shit. Not pulling any punches.
Not tonight, man. We gonna fuck up some shit.
Feast out. Oh, damn it. My bad.
Hmm.
Guardian, I thought you didn't have any after last week.
Tyler, I guess it all depends on why she called me a hippie. Is it because
Let
of
me
what
grab
I'm
a
wearing, or is it
quick
because of
swig
how
of
she thinks I
vodka.
behave?
Get me into the game here, and we'll do our standard callouts and rotations. I'll do my best to be on that myself instead of relying on you guys, because I won't be dying so bad on the monk. I hope. Knock on wood. Be right back.
Right, you got Haku first.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I definitely enjoy being called a hippie as a term of endearment, then that's fine.
Don't forget your gems from the crown if you have it, everybody.
Good call.
Shit, you right.
High roll that shit.
I got the winner. I got the sapphire.
I got... Let's see, I got the amber.
Hot garbage.
Alright.
But Rafe, the speed boost would help in this one at least.
We sick of sitting around yet?
120 speed, like that's not very much. But I mean, I guess. Why not?
You,
okay,
Tyler, did my
I'm
mom
okay
text
doing
you?
callouts. Earth, do you want to run the markers?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. All right. Standard operating procedure. Which starts with a ready check. I know my job, I swear.
Don't die. That's your job. More flasks, people.
Fine, I'll take another one.
All right. Customary week on the first pull.
Rocket ships away,
Let's do
Chris.
this.
Tyler, don't worry about it, man. As long
That's
as you're
the
around, I
request
appreciate it.
every week.
Boss is dead.
X out.
I guess I forgot how much I was not calling out before.
Stack up.
Raptors, stack up. Those things down. Get back onto puck.
Yeah, he's right.
Aku dead.
Swap time.
Oh shit.
Get to win.
If you have Hex, get it to the back of the circle. See, Benji's a good guy. He's just been really busy with tanking lately. These fights are
Alright,
pretty
reset position.
difficult just in general.
And we'll be stacking at skull.
Get Mark
X
out.
X out, X out. That's gonna propagate. Move it quick. Finish up these ads. And try and dodge these Kimbles.
Get Kimbo out. Stack for Raptors.
Prep for swap.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright. Ready, set, send it.
Excellent.
Hold off on Gong.
Yeah, we don't want to
Hex
kill him
to
during
back.
this fight, this phase. Let's get these raptors down. Focus raptors, focus raptors.
Oh shit! Ah,
You're good, you're good. We're getting to position. As long as you're not gonna eat it.
I came pretty close.
Me too. Finish up these raptors.
Heroes
we're
and spin
swapping.
cast.
Spell.
I've got 4 seconds on taunt. Or do you need the taunt yet?
I'm gonna need it here very, very soon.
Okay, your call.
Tyler, we currently have 10 viewers.
Alright, ready, Rafe? Ready, ready?
Yep. Yep.
Swap.
5, 4, 3.
Gonna need big
Nice
heals.
Although, if you enjoy listening to all of our chatting and
Press
whatnot,
these
Cooldown.
feel free to
Val's
send it to
mind
other
wipe.
people. Kunda's Wrath on Emmeline.
Who else can dispel with me, please?
Reset position. Big heals.
Raptor.
Use any AoE stuns and slows you've got for those raptors.
Spells
Mind
again.
wipe on Eisen.
Can you
Finish up
someone else
Kimball.
Spell?
Finish up Kimball.
Please? There you go.
All right.
And Akunda's next.
I'm
If only we had an innervate.
How
Alright.
about a bubble? Bubble works? Hold on, watch this. Bubbles up.
Tell me when and if you want me to take him.
Stand out of the circle.
I'm not getting any sort of stacking, but I am getting hit in the mouth. Yeah, go ahead and taunt. Raptors.
Yeah, 10 is a good start. I'm hoping we get more people in
These
later
raptors
on.
down, and then we'll go back onto Akunda. Mind your positioning. Let's get a B-res on Emmeline. Or wait, shit. As I'm watching healers go low.
Yeah, save it for Brew
We
if
really
he
need
goes down.
DPS though.
Save it for Brew if he goes down.
Okay.
Put a soul's down on Brew.
Let's get back to Paku over here.
Brew is also a shaman. He should be able to self
Birds back up.
Yep, save. I guess we'll save the B-res for heals.
Alright, awkward time as always for a phone call. What happened?
Keep going.
Let's
It's not
B-res
over.
Helix. B-res Helix. B-res Helix.
And
Shit.
I think you have anyone who can. It's fine. You
Well,
got
let's
Brew
burn it
up.
then.
You got Brew up in 600k. You can do this.
Burn it like you mean it.
Earth shocks everything.
Everything you
Push
got.
those raptors away.
That's okay. We have
Push your raptors away. Keep kiting. Keep
we
kiting.
we go for 2 hours, so
Dispel
stay
Bell.
as long as you're able, and we'll be good.
Eisen's mind wiped.
Finish up Akunda's and we've got this. There it is. Nice work. Got a res going out to Sacrilege now.
GGO.
Hey, it may not be the cleanest, but it sure is dead. Of course, this boss
I mean,
doesn't...
if you release, it drops it right here.
Oh, well, hey. I'm just trying to be nice.
And I appreciate that.
And of course, the loot off of this is no chance to replace my wrists. Oh, bon samedi!
Vel, do you need that cloak?
No, summons, do you need those feet?
I don't. They're up for roll.
That's bonus loot. He can't trade it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah, man, come along whenever you're
Never
available.
mind, I got him with my bonus roll.
Fuck yeah!
Nice! Alright, plate shoulders.
Yeah, I just prefer to roll on the cloak before wasting a bonus roll. Or, you know.
Oh, wait,
whatever.
that's anybody. Shit, it's not just cloth. Anybody can roll on the,
Yeah, that's why
strap.
that's why I was asking if it was up for roll. Well, fuck.
Damn, we're going for hiding under tonight with those rolls.
Artifact
Really fucking
power.
swinging.
If we're playing golf, Earth, you win.
I mean, that's your call, man. Just saying.
Was everybody, rolling on the, shroud?
None of them can use plate, so I'm assuming so.
Oh. I thought I was trolling the users. Never mind.
Can this elevator crush you?
We'll find out.
We should have a spot that we can mount up. Right?
Uh,
Not until Mechator.
I was gonna say that was kind of
Oh, right, not until Mechator.
like all I need to do is not die.
We
But,
have
you know,
we have summons and a mage. We can port someone out and bring them back in real quick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
especially if it's
we
a
have
tank.
to send you $1 on or something, because once we're horde, we can't,
Yeah, but we'll
get
be on Rastakhan, so we can send him.
don't want a repeat of Argus going on here.
So wait, Vel, was that the item you were looking for off of,
the bonus
boots.
roll, yeah. Now
Oh,
I need
yeah.
no more, loot from normal unless it, like, Titan Forges.
Yeah, well, grats. If I get wrists, it's gonna put me up to, very quickly to a higher eye level. My wrists are still 370.
Yeah, that's what I just replaced, was a 370.
Hurts,
Rafe,
don't
where
it?
do you want to go?
Running 400s and higher and then a 370.
I have two 385s, 390, two 395s, and everything else is 400.
Hot damn. Speaking of people who need enchant sockets, etc. Not to call you out by name, but if you need them, speak up. We've got them.
If you need to repair,
or we can enchant you right here, right now.
if you need to repair, go now, please, so we can summon you back. Also, Verisi,
Sometimes that is.
What do you need?
Yeah, what do you guys need?
if y'all need to repair, go now, please. And Verisi, can you put up a summoning portal?
Yeah, exactly. Get your repairs now. Run back to Borealis, and we'll summon you back.
I'm fairly certain I need haste.
Well, now's not the time for Simon.
Haste sounds right for Death Knight.
If you are also looking for an enchant or a if you're both repairing or need an enchant or a gem, we'll pop another portal up. You can do that at the same time because you can get them from the guild bank. If they're not in the guild bank, we've got plenty of enchanters.
Another port to Borealis coming up if anybody else needs it.
I could just put down a mobile guild bank.
Oh yeah, I was thinking repairs, but yeah, guild bank if anybody needs.
No, we can put down a guild bank in here, it's fine.
Right, well, I was saying if you need both. And yeah, we've got plenty of enchanters. Enchants and gems are in the raid essentials tab.
If anybody needs a crit gem, just let me know. I've got 11 on me. Already cut.
I'll be right
And
back.
I do have a tool that's telling me who has and who hasn't gotten things. So enchant your shit. Except Helix, I can't fix yours.
Do I have anything else I need to enchant? All I know is rings.
Just the one ring is all I saw.
know the ring.
Sure.
Oh, I do have something that has a socket. I'll be damned.
Guild bank's over in the right corner there if you need to go to it.
And if you're needing a cut that we don't have any of for whatever reason, I can cut it.
I'm not gonna waste a Kraken's eye.
Is that what you need?
I mean, if you don't have one and your item is decent enough, why not?
Yeah, it looks like it's a 400.
Yeah, ship it, man.
I've
Put a
got 3
Kraken's
Kraken's eye in my inventory right now. I'll make you one, dude.
Oh, okay.
Slap that bad boy in. We give these out to guildies for a reason. Because we want you to have the best, and we want you to be ready, and we want to kill bosses.
Oh, I just didn't think my cloak was 400. I thought
Also,
it
did we
was
just
270.
one-shot that?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Sorry, it took me a second for that to sink in.
More like 10
That's
minutes, but
Hey.
same thing.
Slightly less messy than our one zombie kill. So
Well, kind of. I mean,
Rafe was the only survivor on that one, so
yeah, if Rafe goes down into the Underdark again, then we're gonna just, point at him and laugh.
Hey, man.
Actually, it's gonna be me who's gonna eat shit first, because I'll be stuck up top.
Ooh, packed. Thank you.
spare no expense, man.
That's right, you get the full deal here. Alright, so there's
Did-
no quick, we can get you.
Did somebody need another ring? I heard.
Looks like it's just you and Cog.
Oh, I'm not enchanting that blue ring. No.
No, I didn't think so, but it's just showing you missing one. Summons needs his weapon, and then
I've got
Helix
his
needs
quick.
a ring, but we can't do Helix.
I can give
You can't even do through like the item not to be traded across servers.
Oh, I bet you could.
I think I tried that and it said negatory, but
Yeah.
it's worth a shot.
That's unfortunate.
I think when I was trying that before, it said along the lines of you just simply can't trade it, even trying to put it into the will not be traded slot,
Gotcha.
if I recall correctly.
Lame.
What else?
Just thinking about the next fight. Do we want to grab a 4th healer to make groups even, or what do we want to do with it?
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Kian, what's going on with Ferg?
Let me go check.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
I do not have a
Yeah, he's online. He's just chilling.
I wish my priest was a little more geared. 'Cause
It'd be fun to have, but it might be a bit of a hard carry at this point.
yeah, 336. No, give it another week, and maybe if we start fresh,
Yeah.
I'll try to pug what I can.
Ferg's not here. I don't know what he's doing.
Man, these guys are taking forever tonight. Yeah, it's okay.
Is some AFK?
What are you looking for?
Trying to give him this enchant.
I already gave him quick nav. If you want to toss that in the guild bank or just hang on to it. Otherwise, Rafe, if you want to start on this trash, I apparently need a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, lagging to hell, not sure why.
This game can't handle your upgrades.
Plausible theory. Let's try it again. Wasn't me.
One moment while I try and figure this out, I'll catch up.
Y'all motherfuckers line of sighting us mages with the damn stairs.
I know, we gotta be all the way at the top.
That's what you pay for wearing a dress.
Rafe,
Huh.
is there a reason you're tanking him at the top of the stairs so I can't be someplace that makes it impossible for me to not get stunned?
Short answer, because of marksman.
Okay, I'm back. Managed to blast the absolute piss out of my pinky toe.
Vel, did you change something?
Nope.
What the fuck, man? Here I thought I was catching up.
395.
You hit a magic threshold.
Probably.
Not just because he's a mage, but like, just numbers.
Earth, you're not still in like PvP setup, are you?
No.
Also, sorry, Adin.
Poor Adin, he just gets shits all over.
I still feel like I'm just absolutely getting shithoused.
Do we have one like running free or something, or is that just
We might have.
incidental damage?
Yeah, we might have, but... Oh, they do a charge and then a cast. Like that, yeah.
It's
Ah,
one zombie's pack
that's a nice little.
killing people. That's
Well,
nice.
the Royal Guard charges into the group, and then he does this huge cone cast, so there's that too.
How do you get rid of one zombie's pack?
You press the button and give it to somebody else.
Oh.
Pass it around.
Or you
Like
wait for it to kill you.
I don't like to invite that comparison. I also don't know that these can be CC'd because I tried to mid-fight
Facts.
before and it said...
I don't think they can.
Facts don't care
No,
about
we'll
your
give it a swing.
feelings, bud.
Yeah, look, the Royal Guards can.
It's like England, nobody cares about the Royal Guard.
Right until they fucking punch you in the mouth.
I'm trying to keep my mouth shut tonight.
You know, I don't want to tell people not to have fun, but
Don't have fun.
within yeah, that's my style, obviously. Guys, we're here to get AOTC and nothing else. If we don't get AOTC, I may as well just fucking leave this server. Ow, wait, too soon? Oh. Had to look up and make sure he wasn't in chat.
Damn.
Brutal.
Although he might be in the Twitch stream, and oh well.
Don't care.
I'll deal with that if needs be. So about those repairs, huh? that's just a bouncing dot. Give it away. If it's that spear dive, don't stand it.
I need to target something first.
Rezzing.
I kind of don't really want to go hit LFG for another healer.
Is Nikki just not coming tonight?
She had work stuff. I'm assuming if she could be on, she would join it. That's typically how she would be anyway.
Yeah. She might roll in like super light, depending on what the nature of it all is. She said something about an inspection.
Can we get food buff, please? Never
We
mind,
still
the
got
trash
trash
is on.
to
I
kill.
see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna...
was correcting myself before you started.
Let's grab a CC on Moon as well, thank you much. Hopefully to make life easier for us.
I despise these guys.
Yeah, and putting him in a hallway was not a wise idea,
Can
was
we
it?
just drag him down the steps?
I hope so.
We can.
Come here, you.
Nope, still didn't fucking make it.
There we go.
Saved your life, Summons.
Don't sound so excited.
Oh, well.
If we can get some
That was
CCs on the
exciting.
ones in the back, hit those. Get some CC up in the back if we can. I don't know which ones are immune, but I'm pretty sure the vessels are immune.
Just LOS him.
Well, yeah, still gonna be a bit of a pain. LOS or not. Ow.
God damn it.
And so he shall.
I tried to pass it off to somebody, but no one was standing close enough to me, and every time I went to someone, they moved.
Go on the melee. It's a perfect spot. I did
Okay.
it too.
Let's try and get interrupts out on these blasts.
Yeah, I have 6 seconds on polymorph.
It's okay, I got him. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up this marksman.
What do you know?
Grips.
PvP helps with my PvE shit. Now I see when my polymorph runs out.
You don't have that normally, like showing up.
LVI doesn't have a default, whatever the fuck it's called for it, so I went and made one. And can I get a res, please?
Yeah, let's res the dead. So, my LVI shows me their timers on their unit frame for CCs.
Okay, you can literally see my unit frames.
Well, that doesn't mean...
Unless I have it focus targeted, it really doesn't do me any good if I'm not attacking it.
Not on your target unit frame, on the ones just out in space.
Okay, when I'm LOS down a set of stairs, Benji.
Yeah, then I suppose the add-on's the right way to go.
Oh shit, I didn't see Helix wasn't here. Hopefully the feast doesn't run out.
No, I'm good.
Did you zone for repairs?
No, I died to something that's supposed to be stacked on.
Balls.
That was my fault.
Oh, good idea, summons. We can just summon them.
Thank you for the summons.
No worries.
And Belhana.
Okay, so before I go and pug in a random healer, Gnome, how confident do you feel?
On this fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds not confident.
So it sounds like we're gonna have Gnome and I think. God damn it, this is a hard decision. Let me look at meters. Yeah, so the thing here with Rafe is he's the only guy who can actually kill Rastakhan. So, I mean, we're just here to support you, dude. You really need to you need to lever this up.
We're just there to get him down to like 1%, and then it's all Rafe.
Yeah, it's all Rafe.
All Rafe.
We're just gonna die at that point. I mean,
I just had to give him some shit, man. That's all.
it's gonna happen.
I need to watch that video again.
The one of us or the video of the fight?
Of Rafe.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Rafe soloing Rastakhan. Okay, so sides. We want mobile down below, right?
Yes.
Yes, please.
And it's got to be about half and half.
Be right back, guys. 1 sec.
I can't in good faith put Gnome in the Underdark either. Unless you've got a readout now for the orbs.
Yeah, it doesn't really work that well. I've been trying it out on LFR to see if we've got it fixed, and it doesn't work that well.
Fantastic.
Half the time it's reading the doors as orbs and the orbs as doors. So yeah, we're still working on that one.
Okay, I think I want to do 1 and 3 up, 2 and 4 down. Ren, man, if you gotta do what you gotta do, just let us know.
If you guys want me to, I can re-up my summoning portal and jump over Verity.
We'll figure that out here in a second. Renfield, take care of yourself, man. We'll see you next time. Hope you feel better. Otherwise, the plan, well, as still, 1 and 3 are staying up, 2 and 4 going down. I was gonna put a marker out. And then on basically the placement, if all goes well, once he starts to cast, if we're lucky, Rafe, well, either of us, will have our movement speed, and we'll be able to bail when the cast starts. And basically I want I want this middle lane to split us. So everyone who's going down underneath is going to be on square side. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the best gem. Right, and then everyone staying up stays on cross side. And that's all gonna happen pretty quickly when we get to our phase swap, so just pay attention as best you can. Otherwise, yeah, this is a huge mechanic fight. Dodge shit. Don't eat shit. We've got, what was it, bottom side, I've got just summons for B-Res, so keep yourself alive.
You mean Caval?
Yeah, Caval's on bottom, summons is on top.
Other way, yeah, okay. You mean what I know. Let's see what we're missing.
Shout.
I'll see you in a little bit, Chris. Have fun, man. Thanks for
Warrior
stopping
buff?
in.
Question mark?
Oh, looks like
I'm working on it. Alright.
Oh, there you
We don't have a warrior.
I'm working here.
We just...
He's gotta psych himself up, come on. You know what kind of fucking pressure he's under right now?
Just wait till we all die and he's got the last 10%.
Gotta, you know, wait.
No, I was typing, actually. That's all. Alright.
And remember, when you have the shit, drop it in the way back corners of the room if you can.
The further the better.
I mean, also up the throne isn't bad either, is it?
It's not. Actually, anywhere around the periphery, just the middle makes it hard to guess where it's gonna go to. So anywhere around the outside is the most useful. That way, it's easier, more time between it shifting, you know, from top to bottom.
More time before shit totally hits the fan and shit kinda hits the fan.
Right, yeah. There's more fan time and less shit time.
Yo, so stand in the shit that you're supposed to stand in and don't stand in the shit that you're not supposed to stand in. Let's go.
Okay, can we stop talking about fecal matter and just hit this?
You forgot the most important part.
Whole timer's up. That's the most important part.
Kill the guy.
Killed a guy. That's true. That's true.
Man, why do I take so much damage? What the actual fuck? Am I just bad at this?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep putting Earth Shield on Rave.
No kidding!
Got a stack on that.
That's the stack one.
We did.
Sorry, healers. That was a little closer than I wanted it.
Yeah, a little slower on the pickup than I was expecting either.
Yeah, Papa really cooled on that one.
Toads are up. Taunt? Or wait, that's on you, really?
Don't run away. Stack.
Stack on Meteor.
Just go to the group, please.
Motherfucker.
This fucking guy.
That asshole.
Sounds like he's yours, though. God, this RP bullshit. What's on me?
I'm here, Mr. Buddy Guy.
Hit the totem, not the person.
Yeah, exactly. Good job.
Taunt swap. Do it.
Alright. Hey, rotten egg. I'm gonna yell nasty things about your mother.
Careful about your positioning, Brew. You're taking stacks.
Healers on the square. Is it better to heal between the two tanks?
Oh my god, my face.
Zombie totem, be ready.
Alright, swap. Ow.
Good, I was needing that swap. Starting to sweat a bit, dipping down.
Healer's on a square.
Careful where you're
Help
dropping
you-
those doors,
help heal
guys.
the 2 tanks.
It's more important to drop those doors at the corners than it is to DPS the boss.
Frogs?
Ribbit.
Oh, hi there, Froggy.
Kill this totem. Ready, set, swap.
Watch the circle healers.
Yep, I'll try and keep it off of you, but you
stop.
not. I'm gonna be watching the position of that circle, but just dance the edge of it. Oh my god.
Stage 3.
Alright, get ready.
Alright, swap to your positions.
Ah, fuck, I
Great.
got pulled down.
So did I.
We gotta attack up here. We're good.
Burn Bwansamdi. Don't stand in any of the shit.
Up in the living room, you see something like, what is it, like green or something you gotta stand into?
5, 4, 2, 1.
I didn't think there was anything right
There it is, right down the back corner. Oh, we gotta stand into it. I got it, I got it.
there.
Yeah!
Virez Maiko. Virez Maiko.
Sorry, summons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we gotta stand this stuff on the living circle part.
Do we need to swap, Rafe?
We'll just wait for the next, that thing.
Got it.
And thank God these stupid ads are dead. Alright.
Are you guys back? Good.
Did we get Bwansamdi down in the basement?
No.
Looks like everyone's back.
I'm not back. I don't know.
30 seconds to next Virez. We're gonna need Brewfist up.
I'm not back. I don't know what you're talking about.
Griffith's back up.
Oh, you're
How
up?
the
Okay,
fuck
cool.
do you even get out?
Oh, never mind.
We're dead.
Instant death.
So I think you just pull straight up after the, after
Yeah,
it
you-
goes down.
Yeah, you go straight up after you reincarnate or whatever.
Yeah,
He wasn't
for Lou-
down. He was at like 80%.
Oh wow, not even 50% to the phase.
We didn't have a fucking tank, Helix.
I'm sorry. You know what? Like I said, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
You don't.
I didn't think you had a tank down below.
No, we didn't. It was literally Eisen holding the boss until he went down, and then he just bounced around between DPS.
Well, I thought the tanks needed to be up top to swap for.
Yeah, they have to be up top.
Okay,
Like, I went
well,
to the
every
bottom
time we did this before, we had a tank, so... At least when I've
Yeah,
been
I thought
down there.
One of the tanks went down with us. I don't remember.
Either way, we need to be careful with this transition because I got pulled down there and I really didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, when that beam came up, we had a good bit of heads up, and even me trying to move over, I wasn't ready. I moved too slow. I knew that the transition was happening and hadn't gotten into the correct position.
What's the percentage again? 70? 60?
I'm not even sure.
I'm looking that up right now.
%50% Once Swamdi is taken down to 50.
So we must have been light on DPS down below. We had people that weren't exactly where we were hoping to be anyway.
I mean, what's the first vacuum percent where we get sucked down below?
Um,
60% on Rosticon.
So when we're down bottom, about how many stacks should we get before we get rid of them?
$20 is kind of the cap, is what I'm seeing.
What I remember, it's about like 12 to 14.
Yeah, you can drop them off earlier. 20 is kind of a death sentence. So you want to get those to reset. One at a time. So
Because it does the burst of damage when you get rid of them.
Right.
Right.
The only other thing I'm looking for is how to handle... I could have swore tanks needed to stay up top, so let me...
They do.
Well, then maybe we were just doing it wrong before.
We did. Not, Rafe went ahead and accidentally got pulled down below the first time we did it. And
Yeah, I remember
he
that.
had to force himself to die. Because that was the only way we could get him back up top.
Yeah, I didn't even have to force myself to die.
Poor guy.
Dude, I am squishy as shit. Okay, yeah, down, bottom does not have tanks. He casts randomly anyway, so there's no purpose in having a tank. Okay, so changes to be made. Let's try to be a little bit more cognizant of where Death's Door is going to drop. I mean, even right up at the front corner there is better than in the middle of the lane. And then 60% on Rosticon, we want to be ready for that swap and get to our correct positions, which is 1 and 3 up, 2 and 4 down. It's 1 and 3 cross, 2 and 4 square. And then we absolutely have to burn the piss out of Bonsomdi to finish that phase. He's got to get down to 50%.
Are we gonna use hero after we get back up, or are we gonna use
Both
that on that phase?
During that phase, both sides use hero upon phase 3.
Okay, because I don't remember that happening either. Maybe I was.
I saw the debuff, so I assumed at the very least the bottom got theirs, which is the most important.
They did, I hit it, but it needs to be Brew doing it when the transition happens. I shouldn't be winding up down there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Once you're down below, you'll be hitting it.
The vacuum thing is the closest half of the raid, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's
Does
why I
that
said
round up or down?
That's a fantastic question that we're going to learn here once we get these positions right.
Okay.
Well,
It's the closest to him. So if he's over here.
Well, right, but I'm just wondering, like, if it rounds up, then somebody from Group X is gonna get pulled over, even though they're.
Right.
We just need to make sure that us two as tanks are further.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You know, that being said, somebody like Earth or Velhana can kind of stand at X because they're viable down below, and they're going to be able to, you know, even though they don't get to turret because of movement, it certainly could help if that's how it need to be.
Yeah. Definitely rather see an extra DPS get pulled down than an extra healer.
Yeah, heals or tanks would be a problem. So, okay. Transition at 60%. Keep Death's Door out. During phase 3 up top, stand in the green shit. And then
Clarify, stand in the green circle, not the green doors.
yeah, the green spires. The circles with the spires.
killed the totem.
Warrior
Not the
buff,
person.
please.
Nope.
Inspector meteors.
Yeah, I think we've got it. Hopefully we can get our transition a little bit better, and then life will be good. Pull timer's going up. Do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not test me alone, defenders. You stand before the finest defenders of Buddha.
Ow. Ow.
Fire, hey.
Stack, 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 stack.
What's up, Frost buddy?
Frogs. Taunted. Guess I could have grabbed his buddy too.
Yeah, it's okay. He was
They're
a good, he
bound
was a
and
good
determined on making sure I can't fucking DPS.
Taunt.
Meteor
how
on
they do.
Helix. Jump.
Frogs.
The red carpet.
Come on.
What you be raising such a weight about?
This is why I always call out Buzz Zombie. Red carpet.
You got him?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, nope, don't. Why? Come here, you fucker.
He doesn't want to play with you. You're mean. You punch him in the face.
He's a fuck.
Telling you, man,
All right,
they
fine.
just
Stop.
don't want me DPSing this time.
Oh shit, that was. I jumped
Oh.
the wrong way. I'll get him.
Alright, so everybody have fun with those stacks. And I'm just gonna
They're-
eat shit anyway.
They're gone already, man. It's fine.
Jesus. Do I even tank?
Pocket gift to the Naru.
I was reaching for mine.
I always save mine for the tanks.
Appreciate that. I need it. Save it for me. Kill totem. Taunt.
Where's Rasta buddy? Come here, bud.
Mind your positioning, Helix. I'm not sure if you're in the circle or not.
No,
I
no,
just
he's
see you
not.
nearby.
It's like 2 feet away.
Thank you, Caval, for dropping that outside of the raid.
Just trying to get to you. I think. Good.
It's
And here comes the
taunt
circle.
time. Yeah, it's gonna move a little bit when we do our swap, no matter what.
Healers. Get between the tanks. Okay.
God,
Sorry,
jeez,
I had
my
a
space
door
that
on
front
me.
part of my head.
Transition.
Get to your position for the transition.
Never mind.
Oh,
There it is.
Have they gone down?
I need
Not yet.
charges.
There's the swap.
Is he leaving this time?
Yep.
Think everything went right.
Brew here on bottom. Make sure we've got all that going.
Oh, that.
Jesus. Taunt.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about
Incock dropping stacks.
As long as you aren't dropping at the same time, y'all should be okay.
There we go.
Taunted.
We're gonna jump over there.
You guys are close on Bonsambi. Keep it up. Good work.
Oh,
Nice shot.
Yes. Everybody's alive. Good shit, guys.
Hell yeah.
not for long.
So,
Don't get cocky, kid.
Make sure to drop the shit out of the ring.
Toads.
Frog.
Taunt.
Got him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand in the vacuum.
Run as far away as possible.
vacuum cleaner.
Don't have the suck.
Range DPS warrior right here.
I think the suck. Okay, never mind. Let's do this.
Like Caval's just over there, like I'm as good at 30 feet away as I am in melee. It's fine.
You want some suck?
Sucky sucking one time.
He wants some suck. Let's just keep it together. And so far so good.
Yeah, make sure that death doors are like awesomely separated.
Yeah, the further we can get those death doors, the better. Frogs.
Warriors execute harder.
Taunt.
Oh wow!
Wait, I don't even have execute.
Well, that's
Run
why
away.
you're not.
Run as far away as possible.
Run.
Oh yeah, we're getting sucked again.
Worst blowjob.
Look, man, you only paid her $5. What were you expecting?
Not teeth. Oh no, do we have a B-res for Blade? Frogs? Taunted. Nice. Alright. This guy needs to be somewhere that's not Death's Door. Like, there's a lot of balls up here.
Yeah, you would say that.
Nice kill. All of us are alive. Look at that. All of
That
us
was
are
a
alive.
lot cleaner this time.
Oh hell yeah, it was.
Ultimate game of dodgeball.
Alrighty. What do I feel like replacing today?
I want that trinket. Give me that trinket.
Nothing is worth
You got
rolling on.
wrists.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I don't
want
have
wrists.
anything that I should roll on either, man. But
Congrats, Incog.
do you get the bonus? You got the shroud earlier, right?
But
Wait, it's only 9:47 Eastern time for me. I thought we were later than that.
we just two-shot one zombie after one-shotting Conclave. We're doing fucking phenomenal.
Awesome.
Just wait for boats and hoes.
I love that fight, boats and hoes. That's actually a good name for that boss.
It is. I like it.
Goodbye, gift of an art.
Right? Oh,
I know, that's
but-
the worst part about going horde.
Rip racials.
But I get stomp.
I'm
Because that's
dead.
fucking useful.
Oh, why'd you have to remind me I have to be an ugly fucking troll?
Okay, we're not talking about you, we're talking about your character.
Oh.
Fucking straight up murder on your stream.
Rafe, we need to have a council meeting right now.
Council meeting to kick your tiebreaker.
I'd like to reevaluate Benji's council membership. For
Hey, if you wanna
bullying,
there's no problem.
for bullying guild members.
Maybe, repair before we turn into horde.
Yeah, either way, we'll still have.
Yeah, we don't turn into horde till we talk to him, right?
Yep.
man, anybody see in chat that guy that just linked Titan Forged 420 plate boots?
Rip.
420 blaze it. I'm not jealous.
Yeah, wear
Anybody
that
wanna
plate on your damn
res
mug.
me?
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bio, and well, what did you die to?
I
Jump
landed.
in the water.
so whatever.
He didn't take the bird. He just jumped off.
I just died too. All I did was land and I died.
Thank you. It's not just me.
I welcome you both to the land of the Death Knights.
What the hell?
Take the bird.
Guess we're
Don't
not.
jump off.
I
Guess we're gonna drop another feast.
bird and I died.
Well, before you do anything else, take a quick break. That was some nice fucking work on those last two, and hopefully we can. We know Makatork. We can handle Makatork, but it's boats and hoes that I really want to stick it in the ear of.
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
well, I
Need
wasn't
to
here
go
when
grab
you guys
some
did
soda
Makatork
and
last
drinks.
time,
Or soda
Yeah,
and,
we can
and food.
we can run you through what you need.
See
to
you in a
know.
minute.
If you guys are calling colors, like I said, I'm colorblind.
We will call you the Shapes Helix.
I would appreciate it if I'm in. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in.
Of course. That was my issue last time. So we've been trying to prep for heroic, which means that only people in the machines can see it. So we've been trying to have people in the machine, shrunk people calling out the others. So player 1 calls out the 2 other people, and then player 2 calls out player 1. Easy peasy. But yeah, go ahead and take your quick break. You deserve it. Well done. We'll get back at it.
Hey, the shocker.
Oh.
Hey, who all's around? I just got pitched an interesting idea.
Rufus is here.
What's up, Rafe?
So, if depending on how progression goes tonight, we do have the option on Thursday. We're looking to see if they scaled the eye levels at all, but there is a time walking raid available to us.
Oh.
They scaled up the time walking dungeon reward, so I assume that they scaled up the raid. It'd probably drop like 380 gear, which isn't necessarily great for anybody, but you know, it's a change of pace.
Which raid?
What's time walking this week?
I see.
It's BC, so it should be Black Temple.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Oh boy, BT sounds fun.
5.
Welcome back, Chris. Thanks for stopping back in.
I never rated it, so that'd be badass.
Yeah, I've never done it either.
My duplicity is hardly surprising.
I have nightmares about Black Temple.
That's a hard no from Gnome.
I mean, unless you have to
like
legit,
cold sweats, nightmares about Black Temple.
unless you have to legit like Ellie tank Illidan, I think it'd be okay.
My cat's trying to eat the banana I just peeled.
Drops me off on the ship.
A few of us died on the ship when we flew down.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
That's how you know a boss fight is difficult. Is they kill you before you even engage it. Now watch out, you're gonna die. Not in the fight, mind you, but right now.
Alright, I suppose let's do this awful makeover.
I was gonna say this is all individual. We can just jump through, right?
I believe so. I forget.
All right.
I saw that in the farm of us.
The dude's up at the helm.
Now.
Yep, he's going.
Oh. I did it earlier than everybody initially.
Who do we talk to?
This dude up here at the
top.
Oh, okay.
Why am I dead again?
Boat boss.
Died again.
Boat boss hard.
Hang on, you'll res this horde.
GG boats and house.
We all got crushed against
We just got voted.
We actually didn't raise his
I was trying.
horde.
You got boat raced.
I was trying to subscribe on Twitch. What's going on? I died.
We
now
all
we're
died.
switching though.
I died.
What the fuck just happened?
Can we bring Mike back? Can we get him back? I want a good game again.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Never mind. I'm in.
So if I release,
If you release, you'll end up back on the boat,
repair.
and then you'll transition.
no,
No, I ended up here.
Dear Blizzard, please fix your buggy mess.
And I had to pay the repair bill. This is wrong.
Rated for Azeroth. We're only like what 8 months in.
Angry.
Not even.
Disappointed noises.
Feel free to refresh your flasks if you've got them dropped off.
Yeah, shit.
We'll need some food here coming up. After
we'll
trash.
drop it. Yeah.
Watching this
So what
epic
race
battle.
am I now?
I mean, my real question is the pterodactyl gonna grip the tank?
You appear to be a blood elf, no?
So I went from Void Elf to Blood Elf. How's the difference?
You lost your tan.
Oh, okay.
Well, one, you betrayed the horde, so that's why you're a void elf. And then when you come over here, you are no longer a traitor. But
Let's do some trash here, guys.
Since you're healing and not DPSing, they made you a blood elf instead of a troll.
What time you covering?
Yep, I had to make a tiny cow.
You know, I've got to say, the stamina buff for being a Tauren, 300k.
Is it pretty nice?
You know, this might be the whole thing. I need to go faction change in order to be survivable. Oh, you're at 300k too. Never mind, I'm not special.
Just remember that, Benji. You are not special.
Story of my fucking life.
Should we like move out of this nonsense?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna take my newfound thickness and just stand in things.
Your healing would appreciate it if you're not standing things.
I am taking
But he's
so much
so
less
thick.
damage now than I was taking a minute ago. It's not even funny how big of a difference there is.
Benji thick.
That's
Benji's gonna die the second I stop healing.
Did someone say Benji's thick?
I'm gonna die the second you stop healing, whether I have this buff or not, so...
I know.
Just because I'm not defensible doesn't mean you have to take it out on everybody else that's here.
Oh no!
Say I'd stop
Rafe,
healing them.
Just gonna let Rafe solo it again.
Everybody else can.
the
Rafe
boss.
can still tank.
Oh shit, I called the boss.
Definitively incog. Alright, so...
My bad.
So let's do this. Come on. Fucking... What? Why are you running? Why are... Okay.
It wasn't a sloppy pull. We didn't need. Well, now
It
we.
was a sloppy pull, unfortunately. We could have gotten some watching it. That's about it.
Why the fuck did I die?
Just everybody hug. Everybody hug Caval.
I like how after you pulled,
Why?
like you're standing, you knew you were too close, and then after he was like running towards you is when you finally hit vanish. And then he's like, never mind about that disappearing rogue. I've got other things to ruin days of.
Yeah, can we get food buff, please?
Yes, food buff.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Okay, so this fight has quite a number of mechanics, but it's not so bad. I'm gonna go over a quick rundown for Eisen and anybody else who doesn't remember. Mechatork has a beam ability. Send your repair. No, use your fucking guild repairs, bud.
Yeah, what happens when it's over 1,000 gold?
Is it really limited to 1,000? You need to talk to your community manager for that. That's not my department.
No.
File a complaint with HR.
Delegating. Leadership material.
That's right. Okay, so
Jar's a lion in a closet.
I want to get the actual names. I want to get the names of these abilities so that I can call them out properly for you. Buster Cannon is a beam. He's going to randomly turn towards a player and fire it. All you have to do is dodge side to side.
If you get hit by that, it hits like a fucking truck. You will die.
You really want to be out of that one. He hits I think it's 2 people with Gigavolt charge.
Yeah.
And basically, you get a dot on you, and it's not so bad, but when it expires, it hits everyone in line of sight, so you need to go find a corner. You'll note that...
There's 2 very convenient ones over there that I'm pinging.
And we'll be on that side to begin with. So we're going to try and tank him near Skull at first. We do have to drag him around, because he is going to spawn spark bots. These spark bots have a big AoE around them. We want to slow those as much as we can. They're a huge pain in the ass, and they're constant throughout the entire fight.
They can be rooted.
How we deal Did you say they cannot be rooted?
They can be rooted.
They can.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, my passive cleave will help.
Awesome. So those spark bots are kind of the biggest mechanic of the fight. I guess before I move on, he also does a jump. It's pretty obvious. When he launches, he deals an AoE. When he lands, he deals an AoE. So don't stand in those circles, the big red circles. How do we deal with the spark bots? They constantly spawn. So our method of dealing with them, people at first, we're going to get 3 people shrunk. I'm going to refer to them as player 1, player 2, player 3. Player 1 is just whoever's the loudest. Player 2 is whoever can respond regularly, and player 3 basically just has to listen and follow instruction. The 3 people initially are going to get shrunk. When you are shrunk, you can be trampled if you get stepped on by another one of us. When you're trampled, you die. Basically, you run in and pilot the spark bots. When you are piloting the spark bots, you have buttons, a sequence that you can press. Player 1 is going to tell player 2 and player 3 what their abilities are until they're all the way through. Player 2 is then going to tell player 1 their abilities all the way through, and all 3 players can self-destruct. That being said, once we get into later phases, there's going to be more spark bots, and then there's going to be more people shrunk. So we'll have some people shrunk who don't have a bot, and then basically we need to keep comms clear for people calling out the bots, what they're doing.
Also, while you're in the bots, you can move them, so move them away from the group, please.
There you go. Lastly, during the final phase, we get more people shrunk, and we also get, I think they're stationary. Even if they're not stationary, he'll bring down exploding sheep, things that you just have to avoid. And then phase 3 just hurts more.
Yeah, just don't stand in shit, take the Gigavolt to the back, do the spark bots. Life is good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but once you actually enter the code for self-destruct, all of your buttons turn to self-destruct.
That's correct. Yes. Once the correct code is in, all 5 buttons are self-destruct. The only reason I'm not telling you to hit it, actually player 3 can, as long as, you know, player 2 is ready to do the callouts. So player 1 should be handling the other 2. This is a heroic mechanic, but I want us to be used to this. Player 1 is going to tell player 2 and player 3. Player 2 only then needs to tell player 1. The reason that I don't want people self-destructing as soon as possible is because then we might leave somebody in it without the option of seeing their code in heroic. In normal, everybody can see your code. So it's just, this is kind of a bit of practice as well.
And
so,
go ahead, Benji.
I was just going to ask if there was any questions.
Yeah, there are, but we got to see it. I got to see it. That was a lot.
The timer for the code sequence is the same between the two, right?
Yeah, it's really long. Longer than you might think.
It's like a minute.
Yep. Yeah, it's really a mechanic fight and a don't stand in shit fight and make sure to get things out, and then just that little mini game with the spark bots. Yeah, I'm totally okay with see it to learn it. So,
and otherwise we're DPSing the boss, correct?
Right.
Correct.
And don't step on little people.
All right.
Step on Rufus.
Once we get World Enlarger, just stand still. It's that easy. Even if you're taking a little bit from the spark bots or something, just stand still. We can heal you through a little damage. You can't heal being stepped on.
Okay.
That being said, refresh your flasks and grab a spare if you need, since we had another cauldron drop down. Thank you for who dropped that.
Yep.
And we're going to give this an attempt. We'll start up by Skull, and then we might move him back towards this side, depending on where the bots end up coalescing. Pull timer's going up. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor.
sorry for saying some other thing. Do you explain like if you're a little dude, if you get run over, you can take damage?
Yeah, you die. If you
Yeah.
get run over, you just get squashed.
No, I'm trying to make sure that like you explain that part.
Absolutely. That's why I want most people to sit still if they can. There's your one circle to stand out of. Slow these bots where we can. Dodge the cannon. Taunted.
Charge up.
World Enlarger in 10.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't step on the small people.
Alright, I'm small. We go ahead.
Get those callouts rolling.
Ray Fred.
Vel yellow.
Rafe yellow.
Vel blue.
Ray Fred.
Vel yellow. Helix cog. Shield. Helix.
Shield.
Yeah, shield or yellow. I'm not sure what type of blindness you have.
Oh, it might be the wrench.
Oh. It just looked like a shield on my side.
Detonate if you can and get out. Detonating if you can and get out. We need a tank.
I'm down.
Oh shit.
Alright, move out. Certainly appreciate, working with people's disabilities and not able to, see certain things. That was kind of a bit of a not ready. I know healers were panicking with me. I had my cooldowns running. Let's just go ahead and wipe this up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and stand and shit. But that is kind of how it's gonna look.
I wonder if there's a way I could just like, not me personally, like for anyone that has a disability to avoid it.
There's not.
For a certain amount of time. There really isn't.
Nope. We've been trying to work this out since long before this raid with Gnome, and there are methods of getting weak auras and other things to share this information, but it's kind of a pain in the dick. That being said, the other option that you guys have is the numbers. You can call out the exact number itself.
Oh yeah,
because it's all the same.
All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I think for us with disabilities, I think we need to remember from 1 to 5. We got the wrench, the chicken.
You guys don't need to remember. You guys don't need to remember. We're gonna tell you a number, and you just hit the number.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we get Gnome or Helix, then we need to call their symbols first, and then the other two people can sort it.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
We might as well.
As long as we have people paying attention and knowing what number it is, it's just as fast. You look up, you see the color, you look down, you call the number.
Yeah, when I was calling out his, mine were already on self-destruct, so it was I didn't have that.
You might as.
Okay,
I
so
got
that.
a question. Are the robots targeting people and chasing them? Because I had a robot that was following me.
The robots just kind of meander about until you're in them.
Okay,
And once
'cause it
you're
seemed
in
like-
them, you can move them around.
Well, this one, somebody was in it because it was while people were shrunk and people were calling it out, and the damn thing kept following me, and it kept sparking and stunning me.
Then we just need to be better about moving it away from people.
Yeah.
There are also new ones being spawned, and those new ones are gonna just ambulatory roam.
Yeah, because I kept trying to get away, and I know somebody was in it because it had the things on top of it, the shapes.
So as a consensus, if you're large, you want to get away from people, small people, and if you're small, you want to get away from everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you're large, just stand still and the small people can maneuver around you.
Right. And then they get in the robots, and then drag all the robots away from everybody.
Okay, so from now on, if Helix or Gnome is in, we're gonna have them go through all of their callouts first, like call out to them first, and then Gnome or Helix, if you finish, self-destruct so you can start healing immediately, as long as we're normal.
Okay, sounds good. Good call.
Another thing, we've been handling callouts for normal phase things. We're probably going to stop that. That's kind of like a, hey, this is what to see, what to learn. Instead, we need to just be watching that for ourselves. And the callouts, the talking needs to be done for the Spark bots. Otherwise, that's what it looks like, and it's basically rinse and repeat. The only mechanic we didn't get to see was the exploding sheep.
It's just what you think it is. They're
Yeah.
sheep. And they
They're sheep.
explode.
You don't stand on them.
And
I don't
then
think we had anyone get stepped on.
fire afterwards.
Yeah, just don't stand in shit. There'll be lots of shit.
Okay, let's give this another swing. Full timer's up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor.
It's all yours.
Ow. My face.
Happened to hit him harder than I did.
Sparkbot is stunned, or rooted, I mean.
Why is it always on me?
He likes you.
Alright, no, that doesn't work.
Enlarger's coming in 5.
4, 3,
Don't step on people.
1.
I got
Stand still if you can. Benji's in.
Someone's on. Benji's
Someone's yellow.
through.
Helix going in.
Benji
Helix
green.
5. Someone's 5. Ah, shit. Good.
Helix 4.
Move those if you can. Move this if you can.
Helix 2.
Move the bots if you can.
Helix back. Oh crap.
I'm assuming you're ready, Rafe.
Yeah, whenever
So,
you can.
anybody got the rest here for summons?
No. I hit the wrong button and got dropped out.
Red.
Yours is gonna detonate. Taunt. Stand still.
Drunk
Let these
on
guys get
Vel.
moved.
I'm in one.
Valhana's in one.
Val purple, Valhana green. Valhana yellow.
I'm gonna
Valhana
be done
purple.
in a minute.
Death green.
Caval purple.
Death yellow.
I'm down.
Death blue.
Death blue.
This is likely going to be a wipe. We can kind of try and keep figuring this out if we'd like. I screwed up my first time in. We had too many player ones. That being said, whoever calls out first, I suppose it's fine to let them keep being player one. I was trying to talk over summons and vice versa, so...
Just eat bombs.
Yep.
Do it again.
Okay, wipe it up.
So, for whatever reason, every time I get Gigavolt charge, even when I'm behind a wall, I still keep getting, like, almost insta-killed.
So...
That depends. Were you targeted by Buster at the same time?
I don't know what happened to me both times, these last two polls, so...
I'm going to take a quick look at that. So, it might behoove you to basically get near your pillar before the expiration.
Dude, I was dead before the expiration even started. Like, the bomb came up above my head, and then I was dead in 2 seconds.
It may have been from the dot from Buster.
It was away. It was away from
You guys check.
But that's what kept killing me last week, or the last time we did this, and that's what happened to me both times. Is I'll get Gigavolt, and way before it ever expires, I'm already like 2%. And yes, Vel, I am constantly running my ice barrier.
Okay, just a thought.
Yeah, if you get targeted by Volt and Buster, like, you have to have an immunity or you just eat shit.
Yeah, I'm, for whatever reason, not seeing good data on you. It only shows you being hit by melee, and you being hit by, apparently, Spark Volley for only 6k. So, one of them...
Every fucking time we're in here on this specific fight, I drop like a fucking rock. I don't know.
Yeah, my details shows you take it like 200k damage from Spark Volley off of the bots, and I can't see that being like maybe over the course of the entire fight, but not, you know. But otherwise, I don't have a lot of damage sources coming onto you, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's like very wrong. Everybody else, I have this huge history of death, and then on you, it's just Spark Volley. And his Spark Volley, I'm only seeing him being hit for 6.9k.
I was looking at the actual damage taken, not the deaths one. That's what I have on the deaths too, though. It's like 6.9k, like tick or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting really frustrated because I'm following the mechanics to a T and just dropping in a fucking instant, so...
Well, no, the parses, yeah. The only thing I see is Spark Volley. Like, that's it.
That's really, really strange.
Yeah.
So... Let's try this. Don't go out of your way to slow. Don't go out of your way to hit the ads. Let's see if that makes any difference for it.
Okay.
They need to be slowed and they need to be taken care of incidentally, and we kind of change our positioning to handle them in general.
Yeah,
so,
it's fine. I don't stand in the circles or like anywhere actually near them. I keep my water elemental out for this, so I have 3 fucking
I'm not
stuns,
worried.
but...
I'm not worried about what you're doing. I'm worried about what the game's doing. I want to change what you're doing to see if the game responds differently.
Okay.
Right.
I know what you're doing should be right, and we know what we're seeing too. So let's try and change that just to see if we get a different result.
People shouldn't have been dying trying to land on the boat, so I mean, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a number of wonky things.
Yeah. Yeah, there's too many weird things going on.
That being said, I see no reason that we can't fucking get this guy killed. So let's keep going.
Shout.
Let it all out.
Don't do that. I said don't.
Caval, you interrupted the poll, man. Come on.
Full timer's going up.
5, 4,
Let's do this shit. I'm taking threat this time, Rafe.
If you taunt, I guess.
I did taunt. You think I'm hey? You're fucking with our healers now. Dodge it.
I did nothing. I just kept attacking him.
Wouldn't if I was a bear.
Oh my god, they dropped a fucking spark bot on me while I have Gigavolt.
He is a dick.
Oh god, thread the needle.
Why am I dying?
So, being that we don't have actual proper results, that's kind of a tough question to answer. Micah will be in.
Okay, I've got ag. Free pops.
Blade Runner purple. Blade Runner red. Blade Runner purple. Myco purple. Myco yellow.
Summons red.
Myco purple.
Summons blue. Summons yellow.
And distract. Taunted.
Thank you.
Sorry, Death Strike.
Got him.
Shrink into 10.
4, 3, 2.
Stand still. Taunted.
Velhana's in.
Falls in.
Caval red. Caval blue. Caval purple. Blade red. Blade green.
Velhana green.
Blade red.
Sorry, Incog.
Velhana purple.
I'm down.
Good to be res on sacrilege.
Got it.
Thank you.
Taunted.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine. Superior gnomish artillery.
Shrink in 5.
Intellect Gallywitz brags about.
4, 3, 2.
Stand still. Get your bots. Mind your positioning.
Belhana's in Emmeline purple.
Helix is down.
Eisen green, Emmeline blue. Eisen blue, Emmeline green.
Vel green. Vel yellow. Vel red.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Can we get a B-res on Helix?
26 seconds.
Like right now, some people are shrunk, but they can't do anything because there's no bot. Just FYI. No, I know, but just so people know, it might happen.
Just don't step out on the people who are shouting their name.
Sack is shrunk.
Next B-res will be Helix.
B-res up.
Got Helix up.
We popping hero.
Yes, hero. Taunted.
Oh god, I didn't even see that.
Beware.
Both of our healers got hit by the buster there.
Yeah.
You gotta dodge that. That's more important than healing the raid.
Gnome, do you get an indicator on position for that?
Position for what?
Buster cannon. Maiko's shrunk.
Velhana shrunk.
That's a wipe. We don't have numbers to
No.
pull out of that.
I mean, I get a thing on when he's gonna go ahead and land, but I don't get
blue.
a thing on where he's sending that stupid
Myco
thing
red.
off to.
Doesn't matter. It's a wipe.
Yeah, he despawned, luckily enough. So you don't get any direction indication for Buster shot. Then. You only get the
No.
big circle where he's landing.
Only
for...
the big circle for when he's gonna land. For when he's gonna go ahead and take off and land.
Yeah, it's really tough for any of us to call out as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's gonna send something off, but I've been hit by it twice now this time.
Yeah, and it's a heavy dot. It's like 30k per second ticking for like 10 or 12
Oh,
seconds.
I know. Because first time we ran today, I got hit by it, and it took me down to like 50% health.
Yeah, like Incog says, I guess it can be dispelled, but just don't get hit by it at all costs.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the target he chooses for Buster is going to eat it anyway. It just double screws them because it puts a nice dot on them. So they either need to have big heals or a dispel.
No, he points in one direction. He never follows anybody.
Yeah. Once he targets, he doesn't track after that, so you can dodge out of the way.
Once he's in that position, it's always going to be in that position, and then, like I said, it's just, you know, it's going to be something difficult for Gnome, especially with no method of, you know, add-on telling her which direction it's going. It's
Yeah.
kind of hit or miss.
Yeah,
If it's
I
going
don't-
in the group, if it's going towards the group, I'm going to call out dodge. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of let him target somebody. That's about the only
Yeah,
thing that I can see. It's hard for me to see where you are without putting a marker on your head, and I know what that does for your screen reader.
Yeah, I see. I don't know which way the boss is facing. So, and that's always been a problem. Because I don't know which way the boss is facing, I've got to just fudge it. So when he just does one of those kind of things, it's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah. And with the nature of Shrunk and all of the other bullshit, it's not like we can really assign you like a buddy to follow around necessarily.
Yeah, yeah, there's really nothing that can be done about that. And so I just kind of, the only thing that's really seems to be causing me a problem is those stupid bots. They seem to latch on to, they ag onto certain people and they follow them around. And I think that's what's, to be very honest, I think that's what's was killing Earth, is that they egged onto him because they've been egging onto me. And
They
once
will
they
actually-
do that, they're putting some serious hurt. It's like the
Yeah,
dog.
they'll actually grab a little aggro while they got the circle around them, but once they discharge, they'll turn off and just go some other direction.
It's a fixate. You don't get to see it, but it is a fixate.
The whole thing is that quite a few times now they haven't stopped egging on me or Earth or whoever. I've been watching it the last 2 times, and it's been that they seem to be doing it continuously on 1 or 2 people. Not exactly sure why, whether or not it's just a random hit glitch, that they keep on egging on the same person.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's not strictly easy to handle because it's going to happen no matter what. Another thing I noticed there, Earth, you didn't have any trouble with them, with your, what was it, Gigavolt didn't, like, fuck off on you, did it?
I mean, it did the first time when I yelled because he literally dropped the fucking bot on me as Gigavolt was going off. I had to ice block, so.
Yeah, which is annoying and a half. The other thing, when we had the first shrink that went out that I was in, I got frozen and I was on top of a couple of other people. So just a reminder, of course, we can move once we are shrunk and in the bots, so pay attention to that as well. Otherwise, yeah, do your best to watch your own self, watch your own position, watch what you're doing. There's a lot of this that relies on, you know, the individual completely handling position and whatnot, so I'll do my best to call out if I see Buster going into the group. Gnome to maybe fix things. I don't believe Mechatork has a cleave.
Okay. I always thought he did.
I'm gonna double check that. I mean, Rafe and I stand in front of him.
Yeah, but your tanks. Authy here.
Yeah, but we still don't want to double our damage.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
So, one thought at the very least would be to have you try and stay close to him, because we're kiting him away, so you stand in melee.
Okay.
We kite him away from the spark bots, as well as
Okay.
you have less of an angle. You know, you don't have to move as far to get out of something like Buster.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, there's a bit of this that is going to come down to, you know, luck and chance, but I think we're ready to give it another swing. Double check buffs.
Shout.
Roar! Apparently that doesn't work. There we go.
Our eighth. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Gnome, if you want to follow a melee, as long as they know to, you know, not step on you when shrink phase comes up, or vice versa, we can give you a melee friend to follow.
I'll just follow the tanks.
Okay.
be easier that way.
Or just even being in melee. I mean, when
Yeah.
Buster's in the group of melee, you can see that they move away, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
So if it goes in the group, I'm just gonna call out Buster shot move. That's that.
Alright.
Okay. That should be
Hold
what we
up,
need to know.
hold up. Helix has got to be right back.
Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that. I didn't see him say that. Grody.
I dislike that word.
I mean, you can dislike it all you want. I dislike having fucking detoxified blight thrown on me.
Yes.
I mean, it's showing up as a buff. You can right-click it off.
Oh yeah, but somebody wasted a toy for that. Because I don't like it doesn't mean I'm gonna be an asshole about it. Oh wait, yeah, absolutely I am. What am I saying?
So what you're saying is train toys.
We've got plenty of people with train wreckers.
But we don't have more train wreckers than we got trains.
Are we waiting for Helix
No,
yet?
We are waiting.
I was trying to get the train thought out of everyone's head.
Damn these Twitch train thoughts.
Oh, I have all kinds of words on Twitch train thoughts.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm gonna toss another ready check just to make sure nobody else stepped out. Didn't know how long you were gonna be.
I guess I ordered pizza. Okay.
Hey, that's a win-win.
Surprise pizza is the best.
Alright. Pull timer's going up. Try and watch your buffs. We'll call out for Buster and hey, take less damage, eh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine!
Although I say take less damage, I think I'm talking to me.
All three of our healers took that hit right to
Yeah.
the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was about to hit me. I thought I had it avoided.
Get those dispels if you can.
Can you reincarnate?
No, it's on cooldown.
Somebody needs to get Brew up.
Yeah, we need him up.
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh.
Did you really?
I didn't. Wait. What can I say?
Reincarnate says you're able to.
Yep.
No, he's got 7 minutes on it.
No, I'm good. I'm just making sure I'm not reincarnating in some bullshit.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I'm dead.
Cox front.
I hate this fight.
I died before I could get in my bot.
Son of a bitch.
Green.
You're red.
I died to
Yelling.
Gigavolt somehow.
You're yellow. And it's just us, so go ahead and self-storage.
Buster.
Buster.
That was
Oh, come on.
the wall on that was super awkward.
Yeah, he jumped to somebody with Gigavolt, didn't he? No, he jumped to a random
way I was
spot.
going.
He's never done that before.
Well, his stupid rocket boots, they're pretty fucking lame sauce.
I agree.
Because they go anywhere. It doesn't necessarily go to a player.
Simply that too early.
Four, 3,
Blade
Do that when
purple,
you can.
summons purple, blade green, summons green, blade yellow, summon.
What was my last one?
Summons red.
Incog yellow.
On a screwdriver.
Oh, sorry, Val.
It's all good. I got kicked out.
We're basically at a wipe scenario, so may as well get this over with.
Okay, so did anybody else see that? He had a double jump overlap zone.
He takes off. Where he takes off is a zone, and where he lands is a zone. So that is possible.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, when he jumps from, it doesn't matter where he's jumping to. From where he takes off is that big AoE, and is that big AoE. So if he's jumping 3 feet, that's what you're gonna get. That being said, I kind of wanted to look at the death counts. So, okay. We're back at the same scenario that we were at with boats and hose, which is we're getting worse, not better.
What the hell?
We've only killed Mechdark once. He's not on farm until we make him on farm.
Sure. But, I mean, trying to identify what the exact problem is, it's not... We're doing less and less in the fight, too. That's what I'm saying, is we're not getting as far in phasing. We're either panicking or not paying attention to mechanics. Yeah. I mean, incoming damage is huge. The fact that even me with cooldowns up, I'm still taking damage. I know that just means that healers are busy healing. That being said, first thought is don't stand next to another healer. That buster shot, first thing hitting our healers was a pretty bad note to start out on.
To be perfectly honest, I'm doing more running than I am healing.
I believe you.
Because those robots are constantly on my ass.
So, if you're doing more running than healing, and you're our #1 healer, what else do we need to solve?
I'm not sure. That's the thing.
The buster needs to be dodged more.
Right, so I suppose when I asked that I meant it to be rhetorical, but I realized there actually is an answer to that, is we need to minimize incoming damage. Use personals as much as you need to, use your lock rocks as much as you need to, and certainly don't eat that buster. Certainly don't stand in the spark bots. As much as possible get out, because yeah, I understand, Gnome, you're running around, you've got a lot of movement. It's a heavy movement fight that screws over your healing. That being said, you're still outputting the most heals.
Can I add something to it too for Helix?
Of course.
The best way to deal with that, I'm messing up too. I'm very like out of the open, but the best to deal with that too is to stay enraged with his movement. Wherever he faces, you're gonna bust that buster cannon. Like if you get hit by that, you're losing 100% haste by a lot. So you're not gonna be able to heal, or to heal the person that's getting it. The only way you could deal with that buster cannon is to stay close to that guy, and wherever he's facing, dodge it. I mean, like I'm trying to do the best I can to heal, but like I said, like I'm out in the open. I cannot see where he's gonna cast it, and we're gonna get hit by it.
So, it's a bit of a double-edged sword to try and group everybody up closer. You guys who are far away, it is way harder for you to dodge Buster Cannon than it is for us up close. I realize that sounds like a completely ass-backwards statement, but you don't have to move as far when you're near melee range. If you're out further away, let's say it's got a 8-yard width, you've got to move almost that entire 8 yards versus just a quick rotation around the boss. That's one thought. The other idea, of course, is space out our healers, make sure we don't have 2 healers at once taking that, and then we have dispels.
Another thing I'm noticing, can you put like a marker on the MG? There we go. So for Gigavolt, when you LOS, sometimes he does 3. Obviously you want to LOS as close as possible, but sometimes there's an extra person that goes in the same area. You can stand on either side of a pillar on the back end, like on the deep end, like right here. As long as you're LOSing the raid and the other person, you can do that. Or if you're on the way far backside, which is how we typically do it, you can put one person back here on this first rock. You can put the other person back here on the second rock.
Right, and, you know, if you're moving early and you have self-heals, definitely use them. We're going to be dealing with these things happening at the same time, which, yeah, it's kind of pay as much attention as you can. You know, try to be as aware as you can, because it's all going to be situational. Our positioning is situational. The Buster Cannon is one player. I know Buster has a warning in DBM. It might just be best to try and, you know, strafe. Just, the only big difference that I really want to see here is pay attention to your LOS on Gigavolt, and let's not have our healers in the same spot so Buster doesn't hit them all. If we want to put one healer back here by the stairs and one left, one right, at the very least then we don't have 3 healers all panicking to stay alive.
Yeah, there's no cleave, no orbs, no goofy nonsense. You can spread out and do whatever you want, as long as you dodge the big blue nasty.
Hey, Benji, you want me to call out DBN cooldowns again?
I mean,
Buster Cannon, you said Buster Cannon is on the DBN cooldown, right?
And you get a warning for it, yeah.
I could call it out, voice. You know, it's the best I can.
I mean, we can, but do we need it?
No.
I'm just saying.
Because
Only for Buster Cannon. When he tosses the orb out to the group.
Right. I mean, that's fair and all, but it's not your job to have people move. This is something that's going to happen on the individual too. The only reason I want to call it out is because Gnome can't see where it's going. That's the whole point that I was making with that, is simply because we've got someone who can't tell where it's going to be.
yeah, and I know it's going out, it's just I don't know which way it's going.
So instead of talking about it to the ends of the earth, we are getting close to the end of our standard raid time. Let's see how far we can push this. Focus up, pay attention, double check your buffs. Mark, know if you've got something that you really think is going to help us. But yeah, we really have to, it's got to be on each person paying attention. And we'll do our best. Just give it your best swing. I still think we can get this guy down tonight.
Joe.
Warrior.
All right. Full timer's going up.
Save. Rate. Nope,
You already got it. Full timer's going out. Yeah. Focus up. We can do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology!
Buster.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Beware.
Buster again.
Sorry, guys.
Taunted. I'm gonna go ahead and move the boss. Shrink's coming. Stand still. You can swing it, stand still.
Balls and one.
Red, red. Both of you. Blade blue. Caval yellow. Blade purple. Caval purple.
Miko yellow.
Green.
Miko red.
Red.
I'm out.
Beware.
Watch for Buster Cannon.
Dispel gnome.
Taunted.
Pick her up when she's out of her farm.
Drop Wing of Souls down on her.
Thank you.
Whoever told me my color yellow fucked me, but we'll keep going. Try and get this.
Probably should have told you I'm not color dyslexic.
Oh,
Green looks
well.
yellow to me.
We're working with other people who are colorblind. We can help you out. Just let us know.
That's why I haven't been calling it out.
No, it's okay. Just let us know. We would have worked with you.
Dispel gnome.
Oh, shit.
Taunted.
I'm down.
2.5 to B-Res. Alright, that's a wipe. Go ahead and stand and shit. Okay, yeah, Audion, had you just said that you're colorblind, so is Helix. We can...
I'm not colorblind, I see color, I just mix them up.
Well, that's okay. We have a method to work with that. We're kind of taking a look at what they are. We're either dealing with shapes, or we're also dealing with the numbers. So we had posted, Helix posted the actual numbers in general chat for in Discord. We have ways of working with that. I mean, it's not a problem if that's how that is. You just gotta let us know, man. I mean, we work with Gnome, who's blind, and she does fantastic. We work with Helix with the colors. Just say so. It's okay. We'll help you as much as we can.
Cool.
That being said, yeah, that's the end of the raid for tonight. I want to continue on from here. I want to find out better methods of handling things that are a headache like that. And we can get there. I don't see this as a stone wall. I mean, we got boats and hoes if we need a stone wall.
Ah.
But yeah, no, I mean, we slapped down Conclave and Rastakhan pretty well. I'm happy with that. Mechatork isn't a particularly easy fight, so we'll find ways to manage this, and we'll get there.
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Catch you later.
While everyone's still